So we finally found out why the Blue Nitro are trying to revive such a horrible food demon, Neo. This chapter had a lot of information. So, anyways, today I'm here to bring all of you the weekly manga chapter review of Toriko chapter 340. With the chapter, we get to see it to where the Blue Nitro are not as bad as we were led to believe. Now, I'm not saying that these guys are saints or that they're good people, because they've done some pretty crusty shit. But the Blue Nitro, after seeing what we witnessed in this chapter, they don't really have that bad of an in-game goal. Like, they're reviving Neo to be able to take it down and seal it for good. Because the only way to seal away a food demon for good without it reviving is by letting it revive completely and using a golden tin can. So, yeah, speaking of a tin can, I want to take a few moments to mention this. It was around chapter 278 or 9. It was around in that chapter. I remember a long time ago when I was rereading some Toriko, like a couple of weeks back, I remember a tin can. I remember a tin can when they were going and traveling and they found a tin can. And now seeing this pop up in this chapter, so Komatsu and them have the tin can that they need. Pretty funny. That's some good foreshadowing right there. But getting off the subject of that, one thing I want to mention is that the Blue Nitro, they're trying to summon him back. And we kind of find out that Acacia is not really that evil. Because with the information we were given, Acacia isn't himself at the moment. Neo is controlling him and warping his mind in a way to where Acacia is not really himself. So Acacia is not really that evil of a man. He wanted himself to have his food demon revived for the Blue Nitro could exterminate it, seal it off, and finish it completely where it never comes back. So Acacia sacrificed himself for the greater good, even though some of the things that have been done from the Blue Nitro is very questionable. Now, which leads into some of the things I want to talk about. Since we found out that the Blue Nitro aren't all that bad, they have kind of a noble in-game, this makes me question what Joa's in-game is. Because from what we found out from Joa when it comes to this taste or this final land, it hasn't mentioned nothing about Neo or anything about what Acacia will do when it comes to the extermination of the planet. There's been really no talk at all from Joa, so I wonder what Joa's goal is. The Blue Nitro and Joa don't seem to have, like, the same motive. So I wonder where that is going to be going. Now, past that point, though, Jiro, Knocking Master Jiro, oh shit. Okay, so he unlocks his full potential, and his form that pops out is so fucking beastly. Oh my god, it looks so fucking beastly. Did you see the artwork on that? Like, when he smiles, and he just, oh my god, it looked like some Hunter x Hunter shit from Nitro. Like, did you not see that? Like, the way he just pokes his chest like that? That reminded me of Nitro so much. I'm like, oh my god. So you see that happen, and I'm like, he's serious. Like, he's about to wreck some fucking Blue Nitro. Which, it confirms with his dialogue that in the past, before he sealed his power off, that he was hunting Nitro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He was hunting Nitro. Toriko, man. Toriko. Acacia, or Neo, spits out meatballs. Like 7 or 6 meatballs. I forget the exact number, but 7 or 6 meatballs are spit out from it and fly over the different parts of the planet to feast on the different areas. And if I'm going to assume where this is going, I'm assuming that each of these meatballs are going to be fighting the Beast Kings. I think that's where that's probably going. But we see Bombina. He appears at the end of the chapter, and one of these meatballs land right next to him, which has me kind of worried and scared, because Bombina is the type of fighter or character that loves to play around. He loves playing around to have fun, and he restricts himself with his outfit all around him, so he doesn't really fight at full capacity with his strength. And with this meatball, I think Bombina would be more inclined to play around with it than to actually fight it, which scares me because I don't want Bombina to die. And we saw how strong this thing is. It's like a mini Beast King. That's just how strong it is. Jiro kind of confirmed that. And after a slight power-up from eating those Nitro, of course, those meatballs are probably going to be a little bit stronger. So I'm worried that Bombina might die if he doesn't go right off the bat serious into this fight. And also something we have to consider, too, is that Bombina is just sitting out, and he's not really watching the training of Terry and them. So what's going on with that? Is Terry and them finished their training, or are they doing their training still, and Bombina's like, I just don't give a shit, and he just walked out? What's going on with that? And is the way this is going with Bombina, maybe Terry and them might try to fight this meatball to get stronger, to prove their strength. That might be a way for them to get stronger. Wherever this is going, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to Bombina and this meatball. And moving on to other things, too, back on to what is going on with Jiro. Jiro, oh my god, like, I gotta say, I'm liking the new Jiro right now, like, this unsealed Jiro. He's acting like a badass, he's about to kick some fucking ass. And seeing what Acacia is doing now in the endgame of what the Blue Nitro are trying to accomplish, it makes me love this series even more. So how do you all feel about, you know, the plot kind of changing a little bit with the Blue Nitro unsealing Neo just to be able to kind of completely seal it off for all time? Let me know your thoughts on that. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.